Hello,
Welcome
everybody.
to the BumbleKrew After Dark.
Yes, welcome to the BumbleKrew After Dark. I am KyleJCrb. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I know it's late at night. It's 11 o'clock. We are dead tired. We've been so busy today, but thank you for showing up.
Can I just point out it's 5 a.m. UK time for me and Poppy,
Yeah, you
and
guys,
we only got here
you guys are
yesterday.
insanely, like, I don't know why you guys are still awake, but thank you for being here.
We're forcing them to be awake,
Pain.
pretty much. Yeah.
As someone who works in aviation, I should be used to this.
As this is a BumbleKast adjacent to production, we will be taking questions from the audience, so feel free to ask us literally anything you want. But maybe before we do that, we should probably introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
First of all, of course, I'm KyleJCrb. I'm one half of the BumbleKast, which of course was here earlier to a slightly bigger crowd than this, but that's okay. And also, I'm the host of Nitro Game Injection, a video game music podcast. So basically, I'm like in my element. MAGFest is kind of like my people. So yeah. And all right, I'll go on to who's next.
Hi, I'm Rye. I help edit the podcast, and sometimes I pretend to moderate the Discord.
Sometimes.
Guest appearances.
Sometimes. I'm Puppy, the one who actually reads all the messages on the BumbleKast Discord.
Sorry to hear that.
One of the two Brits. The things I have
The
seen,
things
young
we've
audience.
seen, yes.
The things.
Hi, I'm Straubs.
Yeah.
I help moderate, and I have my own podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. Plug it.
Yes, I am one half of the Bee and the Berry. We're just two girls who like to talk about Sonic and writing fan fiction and creating a very girl boss, girly bop space. So,
Nice.
but welcome for all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am Thievius. I also help moderate the Discord, and if you've ever seen BumbleKast Gaming, I edited that one Mario Kart video.
Yes. Who also edited? Didn't you also edit the
Lethal Company? No, that
the
was
Lethal
right.
Company? That was
Right.
right. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to take away your credit.
Mine.
No.
Hi, I'm Kazi. I have a problem. I basically moderate the Discord, keep Kyle in check sometimes, and
Thank
I
you.
do all our social media for BumbleKast and some of our PR stuff as well. I also make a lot of mistakes, so please don't judge me.
Guess who also makes a lot of mistakes?
Yeah, you. I know.
This guy.
You do. And last but least,
Sup?
Hey.
Last but least,
last but not least, I'm jet lagged and tired. Okay.
Sup? Name's Noni. I'm one half of the artists who do the thumbnails. I'm near the edge of the stage. I'm partially afraid I'm going to fall off and alienated half my family to be here. How y'all doing?
Hey, welcome everybody.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Welcome to the
Thank you,
BumbleKrew
thank you.
panel.
All right. We got anybody who wants to ask any questions? Come up to the microphone up here. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
So, favorite fast food toy, and what like game franchises there is a fast food toy today? Like today.
Mega Man.
Mega
Yes.
Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Definitely. What do you got an idea? Yeah.
For some reason, I have a formative memory of that one Mario toy. It's Luigi on a cloud, I think.
Yes. I remember Sonic on the cloud.
Yeah. I think there was a Knuckles on the cloud,
There was a
too.
Knuckles on a
It was a
cloud.
Burger King one, I think.
A lot of cloud stuff in fast food, I'm guessing.
It's very cloudy in fast food. It's very cloudy in fast food these days.
The UK right now has these horrendous little McDonald's has these horrendous little like Sonic the Hedgehog balls, but the movie ones. They have their face plastered on the front, and then their arms and like bodies just this messed up little concoction. They're so hideous.
They're
beautiful.
terrible. They're
I don't like any of the Sonic
amazing.
toys. Like the ones from Sonic 2 were like not pretty ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Movie Sonic knows when
Good.
I always look at that like I have a Mario toy from pretty much the same Happy Meal run that has a suction cup on his butt. Why does he have a suction cup?
I thought you had a suction plug on your butt.
A lot of butt play in these toys.
He's a very different kind of plumber, okay?
Oh God.
He'll sort your pipe out.
He's very plugged.
What I want to see.
Happy Meal toy. The only one I can really remember is like I think it was from McDonald's. They had the iDog. Yeah, like that's iDog was like kind of iconic. So
Beautiful.
Honestly, for my favorite Happy Meal toy, I would like it's kind of opposite of what you said. I love how stupid the Sonic Movie 3 toys look because I got one. It's like Sonic where he's like in a little spinning ball and he's just not colored properly whatsoever. It's just blue, white. That's it. They're done. Ship it. Absolutely lovely.
No red shoes?
No,
Oh.
it's their
Red
white
paint
shoes.
costs money.
Yes, more paint costs more money.
I know.
So I don't really get like Happy Meal toys because you can't get a Big Mac in a Happy Meal. So
Oh, fair enough.
I remember them from the 90s. I remember these little Looney Tune things in the 90s, and they were on like a dishwasher or a washing machine or some shit. And you just link them together. It's like a very cloudy memory from the 90s. I don't know. But I'll just go with that because this is all I can remember.
Man, UK Happy Meals are weird.
I remember those little handheld like toys that were supposed to be the games.
Yup.
Yeah, from the 2000 era. I had one. I had one of those, but what I'd want to see is for I guess the Arby's kids meal. Let's do Balatro.
Are you trying to get
Arby's
kids addicted to
Balatro.
gambling?
Just a little
Noni?
bit.
Oh, is that what Balatro is?
Can they do?
Yes.
Can they do? Can they just
I don't
do?
know.
Here's the 52 pack. Go crazy.
Can they just do the Balatro X Arby's collab?
Yeah,
They
we're
have-
gonna
they
try
have
X
that?
Arby's. Let's do that.
They
The
have
toy's
that?
just gonna be a banana.
Everybody gets
Of course. Do a collab with Olive Garden because when you're there, you're playing Balatro.
Yeah.
We don't have Olive Garden in the UK.
Shame.
We're weak.
No, we hardly have anything. It's boring. I was promised there was a Rains and Canes near this location, and I was lied to.
No, it is. It's still near there. You'd have to just take an Uber.
Not near enough to DoorDash.
It's not near.
It's near. It's,
We were-
it's near
me
here,
and
as in
Phoebus
it's
were
like 20
counting
minutes
down the
away in
days.
good traffic.
We can just
Yeah.
DoorDash.
No, they don't.
I was
they don't,
fiending
we've
for
tried it, it
canes.
doesn't- me and Phoebus have been counting down because we were both in Phoenix last year for the symphony with staying with Kyle, and we had like Rains and Canes twice, didn't we? Because
Twice.
it was so good. And obviously we don't have that glorious chicken in the UK. We have bullshit in the UK.
So
And
that
me and Phoebus had literally been counting down the days to get here to get Rains and Canes, and then we find out literally the day before there is nothing in DoorDash or Uber Eats range,
Nothing in range.
and we were promised Rains and Canes.
so that's to say, if somebody wants to sponsor Kazi and Thievius getting canes.
I mean, I'm fine.
Come on, Canes.
I'm fine.
Canes, I know you're watching this. Come on.
We know the
for me
BumbleKast Discord's
personally,
watching.
I'm going to LA next week, so I'm going to be fine. Sorry, bro.
And whatever.
We're gonna
I'm
get
good.
you that canes.
We'll get.
I'm going to LA. I'll get my own canes. I want the canes.
Don't leave me high and dry.
Well,
Hi, welcome to the BumbleKast's.
we basically argue about fast food 24/7 in BumbleKast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
All right, let's.
Could you imagine that? Oh my god.
God.
Do we have another question?
Anyone
Yes.
else want to get up here?
Another question.
Get on up here. Come
Hello,
on up.
kind
Don't
sir.
be shy.
Hello.
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 I'm Ignatius.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's an awesome name, bro. That is so cool.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
awesome. Wow.
You can thank my dad. He was also named Ignatius, and he named me Ignatius.
Oh,
There you go.
Good.
Ignatius
There we
double,
go.
Like,
Great.
That's
That's-
definitely awesome.
So, Thievius, right?
Yes.
I was wondering where the rest of your costume is. I noticed it's missing. Well, you got the mask. You got. It's missing the hoodie, the jacket, and the.
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to answer this question. I'll have to defer you to my lawyers, which are non-existent.
This is well and
I don't
truly
get it.
BumbleKast After Dark.
That
wow.
is actually crazy.
That is wow. That is outstanding. Thank you.
I think
I-
you have the wrong one. I go Bing Bing Wahoo, okay?
For the record, I don't get it.
It's okay. You don't need to.
Well,
It's a United States thing.
Cassie will tell you when you're older.
Bitch, I'm older than nearly everyone here.
Not me.
Yeah, old man.
Yeah, Kyle will tell you when you're older.
It's
Fine.
Kyle's birthday on Sunday. Now everybody knows.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not surprised.
39 he's going
Old.
to be.
That's crazy, dog.
Not
That was
quite
great.
40, but banging on that door, I tell
Still,
you
I
what.
very much appreciate the question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you
no
for being
problem.
here. Come on up, Lorenzo.
Come on up.
Hello, BumbleKrew.
Hello, Lorenzo.
Now, I've been on the internet a time or two. Have you all?
No,
No.
never
No.
seen the internet in my life.
I remember
Now,
dial-up.
I heard of this internet.
I've
What
heard
is
of
that?
it though. I
Allow
don't-
me to inform you, it's a tale of misery. So,
Oh, God.
there's this thing called the Sonic fandom. They apparently consume Sonic the Hedgehog material. I couldn't imagine.
How do they consume it?
Whom's?
It is not my place to ask. Now, but I will ask
Fried.
this. You all have been accused of being in collusion with a man who has ruined Sonic. Now, I don't believe this. I'm saying this for future reasons. But what is the most amusing accusation you have heard? And why is it important to each and every one of you as a humorous or cringeworthy memory?
I have one.
Noni, yes.
Wow, okay.
Noni jumped in, but even before me.
The
Go
one I
for it.
remember and will remember for the rest of my life is, and I am quoting, Ian Flynn supports human zoos. because he put Zamam in a cage.
Zaman would have to be a human first. He's a
Well,
chicken
Yes,
nugget.
yes.
There are so many layers of why that would be the first thing you would think after seeing a Zeddy in a cage, which I don't want to know or get into.
It's such a wild accusation.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Wow.
But that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life.
I see. Ian must
Anyone
also approve of evil scientists because he writes about one.
I guess.
I
They
guess.
must, they must.
I guess I should know more of this, being the social media manager. However,
It's a
I think anything I say here could actually bite me in the ass. So
Abstain, but that's okay.
One time, I got called a two-timing bumble slut.
Yes, that's one of our favorites. That's one of our favorites.
we all, yeah,
Like
we,
a badge of honor.
A bumble slut
mod
is
chat is
great.
kind of wild for Bumble Slut's not going to be.
Honestly, I do wish we did the t-shirts.
The Bumble Slut T-shirt, yes, we should. Have
No,
done this.
I thought it originally was Bumble Slut mini skirts.
I am not
But it was the
wearing a
fabric
mini
you wanna wear.
skirt. I will be dead before you
Bumble
put me in
slut
a mini
hot
skirt.
pants.
I will say,
Okay. If Ian Flynn is trying to ruin Sonic, he's not trying hard enough.
Perhaps he can find it within himself.
He's not doing a good job. Yeah, if he's trying to ruin Sonic, it's doing the exact opposite. Actually,
Typical Ian.
franchise is
doing a
more
bad
successful
job.
than ever.
But he's not appealing to me and my niche needs.
Oh
The
well,
Sonic
I'm
Center's
sorry.
on me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
know.
I was.
We won't talk about my
Your
also
niche
highly
is
controversial
shit.
tweet I made a few days ago.
From a fellow Surge fan at that.
Oh no! My my funniest story is being accused of being the one who influences Shadow's characterization because of my bad Shadow opinions. So whenever you hear me talking about Shadow on the podcast, it means Ian is taking that as feedback and using that as a way to characterize Shadow the Hedgehog. Ian is not listening to me, and it is a good thing. Ian is not listening to me, and I do not blame him. I wouldn't listen to me either if I were him.
You guys would.
But yeah, that's the funniest one. Was where like, yeah, for some reason I am influencing Ian's characterization of Shadow. It's like, okay, you're giving me a lot more credit and a lot more power over Ian Flynn than I actually have. No, that is that is not happening.
So
no.
what we're saying is really that Kyle is responsible for the year of shadow.
I'm really. It's my fault. Yes.
Kyle is responsible.
All right, get
for
up
Sonic
here.
saying
Get up here,
gumshoe.
Drago. Come on.
horrible feels
Come on.
mine.
So I want to make sure we're still doing the open mic.
Of
Did you guys
course.
answer my question already? I came in a bit late. I did the thing on the surfer. If
No,
not-
we haven't gotten any of those yet.
All
We're
right,
getting
then don't worry about
questions.
that. I'll just ask it live.
Excellent.
All right, I know there's at least one echidna enjoyer here.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly one or multiple echidna.
Right,
haters.
how dare you?
I enjoy
All right,
echidnas.
all right. If you were all echidnas, specifically in the Archie pre-boot, which way would you want to go out? Killed by Perfect Chaos, killed by the Dark Legion, killed by Eggman, killed by Eggman, killed by Eggman.
Three
yes.
times. Okay.
I think they're all different, aren't they?
Or yeeted into the Twilight Cage. Or
What is-
yeeted into the Twilight Cage.
What is the first one?
The first one was Chaos.
I
Chaos,
choose.
okay.
I choose blown up by a techno mage.
Out with a bang.
Yes. Oh man, why are there so many echidnas?
Not anymore.
Well,
How dare you?
Why,
They're all dead,
why
mate.
were there so many echidnas?
You know why?
I know why. I just.
Well, you see, when a lady echidna in a
When an
No.
it's called the soul touch.
Oh, it's called. You see, son, it's called the soul touch. Now I must walk into this wall of flame and disappear forever, my son.
Yes, Locke is so divorced, even the soul touch couldn't save it.
I will say,
Ding.
I would probably go Perfect Chaos because it seems quick and painless. I don't want to see whatever else comes of the echidnas and Archie. Thank you very much. I don't need to see Green Knuckles again, okay? Thank you.
No.
Nobody
I
does.
know it's not Archie, but my Archie knowledge is very nothing.
That's
So
okay.
I'm sorry. I would choose specifically Boom Eggman because that man needs a goddamn break. You know,
He needs a win.
he needs
does
a win,
need- he does,
and
yes.
we do stand him because Tails passed in that little towel. So let him have some glory elsewhere.
I'm going with Perfect Chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm going with Perfect Chaos.
he's a good boy.
I'll go with
Good
Killed by
boy.
Dr. Eggman. Which one? Yes.
Have you seen
All
the
of
Chaos
So there was the fire bombing. There was the bombs he put in them. There was the. I mean, those are the big. Yeah, the egg
egg
grapes,
grapes.
Don't forget the
where
egg
he
grapes,
burned
they
their
killed Bimmy.
souls. Yeah, Bimmy. They got Bimmy.
Bimmy.
Oh,
Oh, no,
Bimmy.
Bimmy. Oh,
He
no.
exterminated them in alphabetical order.
Bimmy, is Bimmy ever awake in the comic?
No, and then he fell asleep forever.
Well, definitely not now.
No. The big oof.
No, Bimmy was
big oof.
Bimmy was sleeping in his first appearance, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and
Wake
then,
up, Bimmy.
And then in the egg grapes, he obviously was, in stasis or whatever, just asleep. Was he ever awake?
No one we
No.
know.
To imagine he was in
Literally,
pain, though.
the only times he ever showed up was he was asleep. Man, what a heck of a life! I want to be that guy.
Relatable king.
Thank you for the time.
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course, of course. Good old Bimmy.
Does anyone else happen to have any questions before we get to the Discord server questions?
Come on up.
Yeah.
Come back, Ignatius, in a second. Ignatius? So, yeah.
Devious, I'm just gonna melt the Luigi thing for all it's worth.
Uh-huh.
So, what
Go
are
on.
your guys' thoughts on healthcare in the Sonic universe?
More. We need more. Am I going to do anything about it? Bing, bing, wahoo. No, I'm not.
Well, in the Sonic, I guess the Sonic comic universe specifically.
It seems fine.
I mean, everyone seems okay when Eggman isn't doing nothing. So,
Well, Echidna Society seems to be paid off in credits, so I think we need someone needs to happen there. Who knows what?
There was actually the one doctor in the one village that Zavok implied to have killed. So
oh God, no, we're all
do
doomed.
have health care.
We're all
No,
doomed.
that's the only doctor in existence.
the dumb doctor got
Let's not talk about
Dr.
let's not
Quack.
talk about
Dr.
Dr. Quack.
Quack.
Let's talk about
Dr.
Dr. Quack.
And the more we, I guess the less we say about Tommy Turtle, the better.
Yeah.
Yes, forget about him.
Yeah, Tommy.
He's gone
Tommy,
forever.
Poor Tommy.
He had a
Except
hospital, at
not
least.
Poor Tommy.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah,
not
true.
poor Tommy. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, come on up. We got 2 hours to kill, so.
Yeah.
2 hours?
Uh-huh.
Bruh,
I
You're
know.
fine.
I'm not fine.
I'm not fine either, but it's okay. We're here.
Go
Hello.
forth.
Oh, sorry.
Hello there.
Hello.
My question is, if you could replace the main villain of any Disney movie with Dr. Eggman, who would it be?
Oh my god, Hades.
No, I mean it's pretty much the same character.
I know. Let me have this. That would be, no, but specifically Boom Eggman.
Oh well, okay, yeah. I mean, Boom Eggman could literally go into anything, and I wouldn't
I
be
stand that
fear
man.
for
He's
it.
an absolute legend. I love him so much.
He is
I don't know why,
fantastic.
but replacing Sid from Toy Story with Eggman. It seems a very funny idea to me.
Replacing Sid with specifically
with
from
Eggman.
from Adventures of Sonic.
Yes.
With Robotnik.
Yes.
Yes. From Long John Baldry Eggman. Yes. Yes, please.
Just him. I'm not even going to say anything else. It just, you know.
You
Sid.
know. You know.
Does anyone else have anything?
I would like to see. Sorry.
Oh, you go ahead first.
I would like to see Hans as Eggman frozen. It's like,
Oh, Sonic!
Oh, no.
Imagine if there was someone who loved you.
That's fantastic. I like that a lot.
Yes, that's a great one.
I have two options. One's more serious. The other one just popped in my head right before I said this.
Don't
But
eat the mic, please. It's not yours.
I do.
You don't
bite
know
things.
where
I
it's
bite a
been.
lot of things.
You
Things I
don't know
shouldn't.
where that's been. Actually, it's been here the whole day, and other people have talked into it. Don't think
But
about that too much.
I kind of want to see Dr. Eggman in Wish, just so it'd be more watchable.
That would make it more watchable.
Like, no
Zing.
offense against Chris Pine, he ate that role completely. He just started chewing scenery in the second half.
Yes.
But right when I was about to answer, this one thought popped into my head, and so now everyone has to hear it.
Uh-oh.
And I want to see Eggman in Encanto. Eggman in Encanto.
ooh.
Did that have a villain?
I mean, if you count with the grandma, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that family's already messed up. Let's see how this goes.
Is this not Sonic Movie 3?
Yeah, Sonic Movie 3. Sonic Movie 3, but it's Encanto. That.
Well, there you go.
We don't mention this name anymore.
Don't worry about it.
Can I just interject with I'm sorry, I've seen the most amazing cosplay, and I don't know why I've just randomly thought of this.
Yeah.
But there's somebody walking around cosplaying his Discord soundboard. And they have the buttons, they have like a little speaker inside, and they have the little buttons, and do you know what sound effect they have?
What's that?
Fart with reverb.
Yeah, well, they damn well better. That's like a requirement.
So
why isn't that a default on Discord, honestly?
within a Discord, we sit in VCs quite a lot because for some reason we all enjoy each other's company. Whenever Kyle joins, you hear da-da-da, and you just hear silence for a few seconds, and then and then you know it's him. I just spat all over this mic. I'm so sorry. I know. It is BumbleKast.
You spit with reverb.
Spit with reverb.
Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm not Nitro, I don't have an entrance sound, so I can't have it come on immediately. So I have to go in and
just
do it
silence
myself.
and then fart with reverb, and is that oh Kyle's here?
Yeah, that's how you know.
My sound effect is what's it? Down with the sickness.
Yours is down with the sickness. Ooh, wah!
He's just Homer Simpson again.
Yeah, it's the scene
Through the
when,
wi-
like, I think it's
through the
it's
window.
Flanders' house is on fire. No, Homer's. Yeah,
Homer's
you're right.
house,
Yeah, Homer's unconscious, and then Flanders just throws him out the window. Homer lands on the mattress, and he just goes right back into the burning building.
And what are you still the Guardian from Zelda?
I'm still the Guardian from Zelda.
Yeah,
So
Noni,
whenever I enter a room, it's that.
yeah, it's really loud.
Noni's for a while was the boss battle theme from Sonic Unleashed, the opening from that.
Yeah, I'm living a natural nightmare.
Yeah,
So-
that one as
well.
Do you have anything for Eggman?
I do, but I feel like it's like weird. This is like the first thing that popped into my mind, and like I feel too foggy to look through the database in my head of Disney movies. Hear me out.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Eggman in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes. Well, you see, okay, so you see a vision then.
Why do I stand this, and why do I need this?
I kind of want this too.
Fan fiction writers, I hope you're out there.
Here Esmeralda.
Was the question like Eggman in Disney movies or like the
Eggman replacing the villain in Disney movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I can add one, I would like just Eggman just going against like the Mickey Mouse crew replacing Piglet D. No, that would be.
That'd be some real adventures.
Honestly, that just sort of
Yeah.
Wait, no, we can't do that. We saw
Oh
what
yes,
happened to the
yes,
last
he
time.
is absolutely Goofy's
Wait.
neighbor in Goof Troop.
In the Boom persona.
Yes, Boom Eggman is definitely Goofy's neighbor. Yes, absolutely.
Movie, the 90s Mario movie.
Or that, yes.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's technically
Wait. Wait.
Monkey.
Wait. Eggman and the Lion King.
What, the
Has
new
he
one?
still got the whiskers?
Wait, no. So is he a lion, or is it just not explained?
No,
Onesie.
It's just a lion
Yes.
with a really large mustache.
Brother.
Brother.
Brother. Haven't seen this
am
movie.
the king.
I am the king
throws him
man.
bodily, just picks up the lion and yeets him off the cliff.
Have you seen the edit with Shadow doing that?
This is how you do it. Cat,
Good, go for it.
Put Eggman and Saving Mr. Banks. He is Walt Disney.
Oh no! But also, yes. Very good, very good, very good.
Sorry to derail quite a lot, but I just had to talk about that Discord Samurai cosplay because it's amazing.
This is BumbleKrew After Dark, man. You can derail it for as long as you
Welcome.
want, however long you want. We're here. We're
It's
here
all
for a while.
derailing.
We're filling time, man.
We've gotten our first bit of art
Someone.
from our
Okay.
Discord.
Oh no, people
I
are
don't think
drawing
we're
this
able to
crap.
share it. Like,
This is
Hi,
all
Discord.
People are watching this crap.
If you're out there,
Dawson.
Hey,
Yeah.
Discord group. If
Hi,
you
Discord.
have questions, start throwing them at us.
they did.
They have
earlier.
been.
They
More
have.
of them.
Yeah.
they already did.
They already
We
did.
have we have gotten surprising mileage so far
A
out of
lot
like
of
the first
Discord
30
questions.
minutes. So-
Hello, Discord. We are moderating you here, so please behave, otherwise I will ban you.
Yeah. In fact, let me just write one thing to them.
I am
Okay.
watching the Discord channel.
Okay.
I see you, camera.
I'm literally on my phone right now.
I'm literally on the Discord.
Literally.
We're literally on the
Oh,
Discord right now.
Discord.
Okay, so we're literally actually
I miss
watching
Mel.
guys.
I miss
All
being
right.
a VC with Mel.
Rise over
Mel's
here is
watching.
not is
Hi,
checked
Mel.
out. I don't blame him. I'd be checked out too if I could.
That was a very fun question.
That was a
I'm
very
kidding,
good question.
but That's
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Thank you for all the new nightmares.
Oh, welcome.
Come on up.
Welcome
Come
back.
on up.
Hello again.
Hello.
Now, okay, I'll drop the bit. Let's see.
You don't have to.
Oh, I know.
Do whatever you want.
I would like to be genuine for this one.
Okay.
What got you guys into this community, just like personally for each of you, and like?
Hey guys. Thanks for coming. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead,
you're
Lorenzo.
good. You're good. I'll stop there. What got you into it, and like, what positives do you think came from being part of BumbleKast?
You mean like as the Sonic community or the BumbleKast community?
Both. Like, being real, yeah, Sonic is important, even though now the
Right.
Right,
No,
he's
he's
not.
Right.
I hate that hedgehog.
Yes.
well, you're right. Technically, we're not allowed to ask about that.
No, you can
Oh,
ask
no,
about
we're
him whatever.
We-
I don't care.
say Sega don't know.
I don't. They have no power over me.
Well, fair. You might be the most powerful person here, actually.
That's terrifying.
All right, should we go down the line?
I'd say go down the line.
Yes.
So is it for the BumbleKast community?
BumbleKast community primarily. If you want to say a Sonic thing,
I don't. I got into it in a really weird and roundabout way. This guy does it. So I knew who. So Little Rye Jr. Likes Sonic way more than he does now. But I just kind of grew away from it as one does when one grows up. But I knew who Ian Flynn was because I read Archie as a kid, and when 160 rolled around, and I noticed the change he used to make, I was like, hey, that's more like the video games, and that's way better. So I quickly learned who Ian Flynn was, and time went on. I faded away, but I kind of kept tabs on things. So one day in 2000, whatever the fuck, I'm playing Splatoon. And wouldn't you know it, I'm in a match, and one of my co-players is named just Bumble King. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, you know it.
Don't know if you on the live stream heard that.
Anywho.
Someone screamed very loudly outside the panel hall.
So, I hop on Twitter, and I'm like, hey man, was that you? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. So I send him a friggin' Oblivion friend request. And wouldn't you know it, he accepts it. So time goes on, nothing comes of it. But we're in lockdown, and I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, and my gate's open so my friend come over. And wouldn't you know it, Ian Flynn shows up. Because once again, he accepted my Switch friend request. So I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. And not too long after, he's doing the old BumbleKast's gaming. And I'm in the audience, because at that point, I had started showing up. That's where I met my buddy here. And he visited my island, and it was a real fun time. So I spent around 6 months lurking BumbleKast's gaming before I made the jump to get into the server. And I've been failing upwards ever since. But I'd say the best thing that came out of it is this is probably the first time in my life where I've had like a good amount of friends and people to talk to, and I think that's pretty neat. But also, fuck them.
I rescind my hug.
We are exhausting, I will say. Yes,
Yeah.
I get it.
Bunch of Sonic freaks.
I know, right? But very genuinely, thank you for sharing that story.
No problem.
I don't know how I got here.
You do. I'm pretty sure you do. But really, honestly, you just kind of showed up.
Yeah, you
I
kind of
really
showed up
did.
one day.
I just did. So I kind of knew about the Archie comics, but being British, of course, we didn't get them. So I knew about them because of the, the Archie, the Mega Collection Plus had the Archie comics, right? It had all the covers. I was looking at them like, whoa, those are really cool. I really like all these echidnas. So I didn't know, so I didn't actually have them. We didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. I was a foolish little bumble child. But when I could get to the comics, it was like 2007, 2008. So like, it was already done. All of the negative things were done. I hopped right in around the time of Scourge. And that lies dormant because I'm reading comics here and there because I can't really get them. I got really into Archie Mega Man when that was still coming out. Beautiful, beautiful comic. If any of you in the audience have not read it, anyone on this Discord server hasn't read it, read it. You will love it. I get really obsessed with that. And then I start lurking. At some point, I started lurking the BumbleKing forums. I was a lurker for quite a while. And then they went down. And I guess you guys started doing the BumbleKast in... When did you guys actually start doing the BumbleKast?
2015.
2015. So I was watching a BumbleKast for quite some time. And then I'm like, hang on a second. I'm going to reread the Archie comics. So I got really, really into the echidnas because I love a convoluted story. It's not good, but it's convoluted. I have so many questions for Ian, so I hop into the server. And for some reason, everyone in there just immediately loves me.
To be fair, our community is usually very nice to new people who come in. Yeah, which sometimes works against us a little bit, to be honest with you. But,
If we're being clarity, I didn't think you were real.
Me?
Yeah.
Right? Hello?
I thought this person isn't for real. This is a bit. And I was wrong.
I thought the same
Elaborate.
I didn't think you were for real.
This person's an early version of AI.
I thought you were like some kind of pretend to be plucky, happy person.
No, I'm just as happy.
It didn't seem real.
I actually had mild fear of you and anger because it's like no one's this nice.
Yeah, this
What
isn't
are you
real.
up to?
I'm
This
an
is a
asshole.
trick. Puppy's name comes up to be a mod. I'm like, oh, that person? I don't know, but okay. Not my call, Chief.
I mean, you should question my decisions, to be fair. So,
It
good
worked
job
out.
on that.
I
But
do, Kyle.
yes,
I do.
you should. Yes, thank you, Kazzy. Please continue to question my decisions. But
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember the conversations we had with Rive, because Rive is the only other moderator at the time.
There was
me.
only two of us
It
back
was
then.
me. Yeah, and I brought Puppy in. And Puppy had a few reservations, but we made it work out. And I'm so glad Puppy is here today. I'm very glad. So,
Thank you.
Yes.
I'd hug you, but you're over there.
That's fine.
Anyway, okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, all right, come back up. Straub.
Hi.
You're the newest.
Yes, I am. I'm like, I haven't even been in the server for a full year.
Because we love you.
So I don't have, like, okay, I didn't read any Archie at all.
Valid.
I don't know. I just don't, like, as a kid, like, I don't think anyone in my class or anything read comics except for, like, Captain Underpants. No shade to Captain Underpants. We just didn't have that. And actually, I hadn't been in fandom for, like, a hot minute. I was pretty, like, deep in, like, my books for college and stuff. And really what happened is I finally got a Switch in August of 2022. And one of the first games that I played was Sonic Frontiers. And it kind of shook me a little bit. You know what it was? The game was on sale, and I'm like, huh, Sonic. Okay. And then I played this. I'm like, damn, that's gas, actually. And I was like really obsessed. I was really obsessed with the through line of Tales of Story. It just like brought a lot of nostalgia back of these characters that I remembered from when I was young. And I was like starting to get into it. And I started, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, man, like this makes me want to like write and, make fanfics and stuff. The nail in the coffin really was my mom and I found out very suddenly that we had to move out of our house. And I was like, I need to cope. And so I started writing. And that's kind of how, the thing is, my pivot from joining this fandom to the server was very fast because I just was like, okay, I'm going to make an AO3 account. Okay, well, maybe I'll make a Twitter or something. And maybe I'll make a Tumblr. And then I ended up becoming friends with Cassie.
Cassie becomes friends with everybody.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
It's a real problem.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not usually a problem.
Cassie and I bonded over my friend's wonderful fic, What Was Stolen.
I'm suddenly awake. Hi.
She's ready to talk about it.
Yeah. The author, who is a good dear friend of mine. But, I had kind of heard as I was getting into, okay, what is the Sonic community talking about and stuff, I just heard Ian's name thrown around, and then I heard clips from the BumbleKast. I was like, okay, this seems pretty fun. And then I also learned that, Kaz does stuff for this podcast. And so at a certain point, I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. I'll like check this out. And I remember I came into the Discord. I'm pretty sure the messages are still there. And I remember Cassie sees that I joined, and she's like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, hi, Cassie!
Oh, fuck. Why did you come here? Which is generally, for me, actually a nice thing to say.
Yes. It is.
For fuck's sake.
And then, I kind of just started hanging out. And, I got roped into being a mod November.
Yes.
So,
but you've been hanging out with us for a long time, and we were really like, everyone was like waiting for you to become a mod. Apparently, like when I threw it out there, like I think we need another mod, and I was like, what do you think about Straub as a mod? What do you think about Straub as a mod?
Oh God, we have another willing victim.
And I think I remember Thevia saying something like, oh, finally. I was waiting. So it was like, all right, well, I guess it's meant to be then.
She was already coming to MAGFest before she was even on the team.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, if we make her a mod, she can join a discussion about it. So I see it's 2 birds, 1 stone. There we go.
Yeah. So that's how I like gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss my way.
Heck yeah.
That's nice. Thank you for sharing.
It's
So-
Cuck's turn. Sorry.
Excuse me?
I sneezed.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so how I first started with the Sonic community really is my grandpa got me a big stack of comics. Half of them were Spider-Man. The other half was Archie Sonic. And what I mainly remember is the Sonic Universe comics, specifically like the 4-parter, like when Knuckles was in Down Under and he was working with Dr. Finitivis and all that. And my first question was, why are there 2 Knuckles and why is one white? So I kept reading a little bit. Yes, I can. I am. Anyway, so the years went by. I played more of the Sonic games. I played Unleashed, Generations, and eventually Forces. And I was very disappointed with how Forces was like 4 hours long. And then eventually Sonic Frontiers came out, and I was hearing from all like these big content creators and news outlets like, oh my gosh, it's like the first like Sonic game that's like really good in like a really long time. And then I heard Ian Flynn's name being thrown around. So I was like, who's this Ian Flynn guy? And I was like, he seems kind of familiar. So I went to go look at my comics, and I see his name is there. And I'm like, okay, let's see what he's cooking. So I play Frontiers. I'm like, I like that a lot. Does he do anything else? He has the BumbleKast. So I start listening to that for like maybe 2 years or something like that. And then like in one of their episodes, it was either Kyle or Ian that plugs the Discord. I join. And I think at the time it was just Puppy and Rye were mods. And
Noni was.
It was Noni. Yeah, Noni was there.
Very shortly after I joined, Noni became a mod. And then I just kept hanging out with them. And then one day I was just relaxing in a VC. Noni came in, tired as hell, just, hey, Davius, you want to be a mod? I'm like, sure.
What does that mean?
Silence. Okay, bye. Boop. I was like, okay, that happened. Sick.
I remember this actually.
Yeah. And then here I am, however many years later.
I mean, honestly, the thing that made me was like, I really dig this guy was your, your Mario 3 Luigi voice.
Oh,
and the
voice,
Super Show Luigi, the voices, the cartoon.
Hey, Mario.
Yes, the cartoon Mario voices you do are just absolutely outstanding.
I love the Super Show.
Yes,
that Luigi is the best Luigi.
Yes.
Luigi even before the year. So
yeah.
Yes.
We don't talk about that year.
We don't
talk about that 1 year. Yeah.
The worst year of my life, Mario. That year drove me to drink.
He did that for like an hour, and I was.
We were
dying
playing Mario Kart, and I forget who else, but they were doing the Mario voice along with me, and we got into like
it was Rye. Yeah, Rye was doing a Mario voice, and both of you guys were making me just.
We got into like a bit of how like Mario was just depressed, and he was stuck in Luigi's apartment for a year, and how he just wouldn't get out of bed and wouldn't get a job, and Luigi was just tired of it. It's like, I'm tired of just coming home with you on the couch every single day.
I also distinctly remember when Luigi's having problems with a girlfriend because she's not Catholic.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a great time. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah.
Yes, and that was like, I love you guys are amazing.
Yeah, that's how I got into the Sonic /
She's
BumbleKast
following
community.
the words of the Holy Father, Luigi.
You don't tell me what to do, Mario. I'm living my own life.
First, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for that wonderful performance. That's so good.
Anytime, paisanos.
Hey!
He reminds me of Sonic for Hire when he does his voice.
A little bit, yeah, I can hear that too.
I trusted you, Sonic.
I trusted you.
You have to do the bit.
I haven't actually seen Sonic for Hire, so I can't. I'm sorry.
What?
I have not.
You haven't seen bullshit lightsaber.
No.
It's so funny.
Sonic for Hire is a YouTube show that was like came out a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it's filthy and disgusting. It's honestly.
It was either like Dorkly or College Humor.
Yeah, it's dorkly. It's basically Sonic is basically whoring himself out for money in towers, fucks him over.
Oh, God.
And then he
Just
murders
like in
Mario.
real life.
And he sleeps with everyone, and he has an alien kid with the brain from what game is it? Metroid, is it? Or?
Mother Brain.
Yeah,
Mother
called
Brain from
Siniqua,
Metroid.
and she just basically goes, avocado is great. Avocado is such. We'll have to watch it in Discord one day because it is literally like quite bad.
Not the worst Sonic fan
Cassie,
pick I've
tell,
Oh my
tell
God,
him
oh
your
my God.
story.
Get in here.
Oh, the guy with the ass wine is my favorite.
Kazi, how did you get
Tell
into the
your
community?
story.
All right, bruv. All right, calm down. Calm
I
down.
think Lorenzo's tired of standing up here.
I'm a
He's
stand-up
tired?
guy, but
I don't
All
know.
right,
We're all
so-
tired.
So for me, Sonic-wise, so I'm older than these guys here. So I remember playing the first Sonic games when I was a kid. So there's a lot of nostalgia there for me. I didn't grow up much with video games after that because I grew up in the late 90s. It was all about Furbies and Pokemon cards. Yeah, there we go. I've still got a 1999 Shiny Charizard, just saying.
Hey.
I got back, like, I've always been a fan of Sonic. Like, I played Generations, I love that, but I was more focused on going out and not staying in playing video games sort of things.
I mean, you touched grass instead of green.
I was touching much grass, yes, and I was also working on my career as well. So
I'm sorry to hear that. It
Jeez,
worked out.
try it.
It worked out though.
Mate, you should try it sometime.
No. Nah.
Well, you live in Arizona, isn't it? In grass
There's no
anyway.
grass there. Yeah, you've been there. There's no grass. What are you talking
There's
about?
just death.
No, there's grass. There's grass. It's in
There's
the
just death
retirement.
and an ice cream van that drives away from me constantly.
there's
Which
there's
is a true
grass,
story for another time.
There's grass there, but it's in the retirement communities because they don't care
or
about
it's being
water.
smoked anyway.
Yeah.
So, getting back into it as a fully fledged grown adult, in 2016 I had spinal surgery and was stuck at home for 3 months, and I got obsessed with watching Sonic Boom, and that brought me back into the fandom. And then I started like meeting people, and I got involved with the Sonic show when it was done by Jay back in the day. So yeah, if you go back far enough, you can find me on there. Please don't go back on there and find me on there because it's embarrassing to think back on. And then I did a few events. I went to the Sonic 25th anniversary in San Diego. I just did every Sonic event I could, like Summer of Sonic as well around that time. Then I kind of fell off after Forces came out.
Fair.
Like
Yeah.
Sonic.
Back then I was a big Amy Rose fan, and she was hardly there. I was like, do you know what? And then this is the point that Breath of the Wild came out, and I became obsessed with that game. So I fell off of Sonic completely for a few years. And it wasn't until about, I think when Prime came out, I watched the movies and stuff, but I just didn't get back into the fandom until about 2 years ago, when Prime came out, and when I thought, oh, Prime's good. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
It was okay for a first-time viewing, but then the last season I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch this again. But then I fell back into my shipping black hole of disaster, which all these will account. This is all I talk about. And then I was like, well, if for reference, these two absolutely gorgeous bubbas, I love them so much.
Aww.
So then I started going back and down to the rabbit hole of everything I've missed since Forces and what's happened, and then like I heard some BumbleKast clips of people talking about it, and then every time a new episode of the BumbleKast would drop, I would literally just do a Control F to see if there was anything about Amy or Sonic on it. And then there was one day on Twitter where Ian was, what a day ends and why, where Ian was getting railed by someone, just someone just being like,
Damn.
Phrasing.
yeah.
Phrasing, please.
Ian!
Wow, we really are after dark.
Mate, it's like 6 o'clock my time. Okay, being harassed by someone. I felt so bad for the guys that I literally decided, do you remember this message, Kyle? I decided to become a Patreon and subscribe to give you support, because I'm so fed up with these people being mean to you. So here's some support. So, there's a Discord server, banging. So I was looking for more Sonic communities to be a part of, because I was so bored of my old communities, man. So I joined, and I think me and Kyle got chatting about...
You and I started talking, and
Yeah.
we really hit it off.
Yeah.
You started talking to me.
So I found out Kyle is a bit of a nerd when it comes to like transportation and aviation, and lucky for Kyle, I'm actually an aviation expert in the industry. This is my line of work. So me and Kyle started talking about flying and flight simulators, and I was like talking to him, like teaching him stuff and talking about everything. And then I started to get to know the crew a bit better, and then I think it was within 6 months I joined the moderation team.
Yeah, it was about that.
Yeah, just straight off. And I said to Kyle, like, do you need help with anything else? And then I said, look, I see you have social medias, but they like kind of dormant. Do you want me to do that for you? Because I'm a social butterfly. I know how to network. I know how to talk to people. I know how to like make memes and do funnies. So then I took over the social medias and then started just doing a little bit more on top. And yeah, and here we are today. And I think the best thing about it is this fine group of people I will tell you, we all sit in VC every single day. Even if we're not doing anything, we will just sit there and hang out and just chill. Me and him will play Rivals. I will get scared at him because he gets so frustrated. In Rivals.
Yeah, Rivals very much
He's a
tilts me.
tilted motherfucker, this one.
He
is tilted.
Listen, when I play that game, everyone is worse than I am, and if I lose,
Everybody
I'm
else's
very
fault. Never
upset.
his fault. Always everybody else. Where's my healers?
Where's my healers?
I deliberately have to play another role to keep him
No,
happy
you
because I'm
don't.
scared of him.
No, you don't.
What characters do you two play?
Oh, I'm a Squirrel Girl main.
I'm trying to become a Hulk main right now.
Yes, he is, and I play Iron Man to help him.
Nice.
Well, that's just to take advantage of the fact that Iron Man is broken with Hulk.
And yeah, so we all like sit and chill in VC every night, and it's great when it's been a hard day. I can come and vent to these guys, and we can all do stuff like this, and we can both me and Phoebes can sit here be disappointed that there's no Ranger Canes nearby.
Noni?
We were lied to.
I can just Uber there. I will Uber there and get you 50.
No, you. I don't.
Noni has done way more this
You need
trip
rest.
than like just about all of us, except maybe Ian.
I don't need sleep. I need
Hello,
answers.
Noni, where's the Proto Man? Where are the
Takes a
Proto
team to
Men,
keep
Noni?
y'all
They were
going.
going to be here this year. I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
I love you, Noni.
It's okay. I forgive you this one time only.
As long as
But
we
yeah.
get canes.
I'm sorry you flew all the way here to see the
Yeah.
Proto Men and they aren't here.
So I will take the opportunity also to talk about a little bit about the future of Bumble. Obviously, things are making a bit of a drastic change for us. We as a team are going to try and be more involved in future and dip into BumbleKast's gaming a little bit more and try and get more content with gaming out there. So do look out for that.
Yeah.
We definitely got to do some Rivals gameplay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, God.
Yeah, it seems like
We
it's
might
a
have to
little,
mute
we're
you
little,
if we lose.
I'll mute myself. Don't worry.
we're a little overdue on doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that?
You all need to see
I
me
think
fling
we
my
just-
nuts at people.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a Squirrel Girl main though. 30 KO streak me. Yeah, but you guys, you're right.
Whatever.
Noni's turn.
Real quick, I have to do the bit. Thank you very much for sharing.
Yeah.
I'll have to write a fic about that at one point, so keep your eyes peeled.
Please do.
I will.
I run dry.
Right. So I hadn't really been in the Sonic community for a while. I technically knew what a Sonic was. Like, I didn't know Sonic was a game franchise until a fateful party at my uncle's house where I'm there, like knee-high to a grasshopper, looking everything like a reanimated Victorian doll that died from like cholera or something, peeking into the game room where a bunch of people are playing Mario Kart 64, which I also didn't know was a video game. I did not know what a video game was.
Oh, wow.
I lived in a household where it was like video games will completely wreck your life. So I'm just sitting here like, wow, I can't believe the Super Show has a video game. And
I mean,
right
to be fair, they
before
were
I
right
leave,
about video games. They
this-
will wreck your life.
This one friend of like one of my cousins, because he thought it was hilarious that I had no idea what the hell was going on. But right before I was supposed to leave, just to prank the rest of my family, it's like, hey, next time you come here, because I already said like Sonic Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was my favorite TV show when I was younger. Hey, next time you come in, I'll bring my Genesis and you can play Sonic video games. I'm like, oh my God. They had to pry my tiny fingers from the doorway because I wanted to know more. Like physically, like lift me like hamburger and carry me to the car. But liked Sonic on and off, stopped after 06, got back into it during Colors because I remember distinctively it was my birthday.
I'm so scared you're going to knock this off.
Oh, it's empty. I drained that immediately.
It's alcohol.
Phrasing, Noni.
It's after dark.
Rail.
So, like, on my birthday, like, it was me, my little brother, and my sibling, everybody. We all went to GameStop, and he picked up a copy of Sonic Colors, and I was like, aw, well, I don't really like Sonic much anymore, but thank you for buying it for your birthday. And he's like, it's not for you. And I'm like, aight. That entire night, we finished up the entire game 100%, all red rings, absolutely fell back in love with Sonic all over again. And didn't quite get into the comics until I guess a couple years into when I used to work for EA. I just remember distinctively like everybody, like a number of people there who had stopped talking about Sonic were really sad that the Archie comics were ending. And that's the first time I even heard Ian Flynn's name, but it was like, hey, this guy was really good in this. And like while we were working, the article dropped that IDW was happening, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's not dead then." So I slightly started getting into that. Started working just for fun, like fan games. Like I did a couple of Chow designs for Sonic Chronicles Reimagined.
Oh wow.
And I still do designs for all sorts of things, mostly doing Chow games. More of like, hey, I'll do some Chow designs if you help me with some programming. But while I was also trying to write up the story for my own game, I had, in order to learn more about Sonic stuff, got into, I think the server's name used to be IDW's Comic News. I used to be in that one, the one that Sin Mania used to help run. Then somehow became a mod there. Then while being a mod there was like, well, someone should probably get into this BumbleKast thing because that seems important. And I'm like, fuck it, I have $1. Let's do this.
And now you're here.
I've been there for like 3 to 5 years.
Infiltration complete.
Like, no, actually, right now, if you're listening at Discord and you're like in a like the BumbleKast, click on my name. I'm probably in like 11 other servers you're also in.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I mean, every
You can't escape Noni.
No.
like,
2018, you were one of the earlier people to join the Discord in like 2018.
no,
Noni.
not 20. It's either. I want to say it was around 2020.
No, I'm pretty sure you were in there in 2018.
Oh wow. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've just been in there a while.
Yeah, you've been in there for a very long time. And I remember it was kind of funny because you were like, you had some.
2020.
Was it 2020?
2020.
Okay. Are you certain Noni didn't come back?
Got
You
him.
like leave and then come back?
No,
Okay.
it was 2020 because I was at home. I was sad. And it's just like, and I was like going through other stuff in order to see like to help out with moderation for IDW news.
Yeah.
So like that's how I joined, and then I just stayed
You kind of just fell into a mod role too.
because it's like, all right,
Noni's
so,
help with something.
We
Yeah.
needed Noni's help with a moderation issue, and we're like, I was like,
stay if
hey
you
Noni, you want to stay as a mod? And you were like, sure.
oh no, I'm still
What you
remembering
said.
how I got the whole thumbnail thing, because
I asked.
Kyle asked directly, hey, do you like we should have a thumbnail artist? Like I know people who are artists, I could go find them.
I was like, Noni, you're an artist.
Noni,
for Christ's
I was
draw.
honestly like, oh yeah, right, I'm an artist.
True.
I'm like,
that's
Noni,
how I started.
Noni, you're an artist. You want to do it?
It's like, okay.
You were like, all right,
All right.
yes. I'm like, fantastic.
And like honestly, like I didn't expect. I still don't know what I'm expecting, but being in the server is the best thing.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love you guys. I love being in the server. I love the stupid discussions that I love you, Candy.
And
The
they're
stupid
very
discussions over-
stupid.
like how the whole thing with like milking Zavik happened earlier today.
Oh yeah, guys. Zeddy milk.
We haven't
Yeah,
even
the-
talked
the
about that
Zilk. We
question.
haven't even got.
milk.
We haven't gotten to the questions yet, but we
haven't
know.
gotten to the questions from the Discord yet.
Some things just stay with
Are
you.
we even gonna get to the questions from the Discord at this
I'll
rate?
quit
Who
hogging the
knows?
mic if it'll help.
Sometimes when Noni laughs in the Discord, I can physically feel them like breaking a bone. It's just they go absolutely fucking crazy, and I literally it's that kind of contagious. Like, what did you laugh about the other night? What was?
Let's see here.
What did you? There was a list, yeah. But there was something specifically the other night that you absolutely lost your everything.
Wes
to.
Anderson directing decisions.
No, it wasn't that.
Yes, it was because
No.
when you do a slow pan over something and then back.
Oh,
to
the
a
slow
character-
pan with the piano.
Yeah, because it was something about trap from M. Night Shyamalan, and oh gosh, I don't want to spoil the entire thing though. But there's this point
You're
where,
probably the only one that watches it now.
well, there's this point where they're like, the pop star's sitting in the house, and it's like, I could play something on the piano over there, and then the camera just slowly pans over, and there's a piano. And I don't know what that is. Maybe because it just felt Wes Anderson in nature. Maybe it's because slow camera pans between that and I think seeing Garth Menzies' Dark Place like the day before or something. It broke me. It broke me.
For context, none of us were watching this. Noni was just watching this on their own and just loses their shit, and we're like, what? And yeah, it's just another night in the BumbleKast Discord.
Cassie was like, what are you laughing about? Slow camera pan.
I was like, okay. But then they showed me, and to be fair to them, it was kind of funny. So then the next day, I DM'd them in italics, slow pan, hi baby.
Slow camera pans are very funny.
The funniest. Of the funniest.
I'm with you.
Yes.
I get it.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the
Thank
question.
you.
No problem. But one of the founders did not answer.
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. So, similar to Kazi, I started pretty much being a Sonic fan practically in 1991. Like, it had to have been like 91.
Yeah, that's
Because when the first one came out, I know, but Sonic 1 is the first one I played. Sonic 2 is the first one I owned. So Sonic 1 was my introduction, but I have more memories of playing Sonic 2 first, just because I played way more of it. And then kind of from there, I've been like just such a I've been a Sonic nerd for most of my life, wavering in and out, back and forth, kind of, through the years. I remember being a middle schooler, just being absolutely obsessed with Sonic and wanting to make my own ROM hack of a Sonic game, as making designing my own level concepts and stuff like that, just of level themes and things like that, of ideas. And then I kind of fell off that train, but it was being in the Sonic community that actually introduced me to the video game music remix community. So once I found out about Overclocked Remix, I was freaking mind blown. I had throughout most of my life, I'd been listening to video game music. I'd always paid attention to VGM. I'd sit there any game that let you pause the game when the music still kept playing. I was in on it. Or any game that had a sound test. I was just yes, thank you. I will sit here and listen to this and vibe for hours. So that was one of the things that really got me. And then I learned about Overclocked Remix, and I joined the community there. And that's where I met Aaliyah Baker. Yes. She joined, I guess, around the same time I did, if not earlier. And we got to talking with each other. This was, I think I was still in high school. And me and her have been friends ever since, since 2003. And spent so many years talking with her, and she introduced me to her husband, who is obviously Ian Flynn. Now, at the time I met Ian Flynn, he had been working on his Sonic fan comic, which was, yes, I know he doesn't like to talk about it much, but it was kind of one of those things where I'm I read it, and I'm this is really cool. This is really good. Yeah. And then Lee introduced me to him directly, and me and him got to kind of talking. Early on, I mostly talked to Lee. I didn't talk to Ian nearly quite as much on a casual back and forth sort of way. But of course we knew each other, and he liked to listen to Nitro Game Injection, my video game music show, too. So when I found out he was getting on the comics, I was what? He's going to be writing the actual Sonic comics, the same ones when I was a kid that I grew up reading, because I was a freaking Turbo Sonic nerd. And I'm dude, that's freaking awesome. So, and from then I just kind of was following the comics. I just wanted to support him, and I really enjoyed the stories he was telling, and I just was I'd fallen off Archie Sonic, as most have for a while, you know. I fell off Archie Sonic sort of around the 60s, and then once Ian came back and picked it back up, that's kind of where I came back in and was just, you know, following it and really enjoying the stories he was telling, and that's kind of where things were going. And then 2015, I decided that I was going to take a vacation to Toronto. Because Lee kept bugging me. She was like, please come to Toronto, come visit us. It's wonderful here, you'll love it. And she was right. It is an amazing place. And then I went over there. They graciously opened their home to me, and I stayed with them, and they were absolutely they're amazing people. But, of course, I think most of you guys know this story, that while I was there is when Ian Flynn pitched to me the idea of the BumbleKast.
Nearly a decade ago.
Yes, in 2015. So it was in August, and we spent most of that week, like, hashing out sort of ideas, like, what sort of thing do we want it to be? Originally, he wanted to keep the Q&A as kind of a secondary thing, but... you know, he's also a very open and forthcoming person as far as answering questions, and which is rare in almost any fandom. And that seemed to be what people were more drawn towards. So we pivoted towards that, and that's kind of where we've been ever since. But I remember just like we were driving. He was driving me to the airport, which was in Buffalo from Toronto, which is like a 2.5-hour drive. Not too terrible. It's not great, mind you. You have to go around a freaking giant lake.
Oh.
Yeah. And we were just sitting there, like, listening to songs. Like, we were pitching him, like, themes. I was pitching him theme songs. Like, what do you think about maybe, like, this one or kind of a vibe like this? And I remember we were going through it, and that was just like one of those things where it's like, that's really freaking awesome. It wasn't until I got home that I found the BumbleKast theme as we know it today. And we're very lucky that the composer of that was very gracious in giving us permission to use it. So yeah, that was like one of those things where we're like, all right, this is real. Let's make this happen. And then here we are.
Well, thank you for that story, and thank you for your work with Ian there. It's genuinely nice to hear all that. Well, not in that way. It's nice to learn about that.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you sharing that story as well.
Of course.
And thank you all as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I think we have about an hour left. Should we start getting to the Discord
15
questions?
minutes? Yeah, let's go ahead and do some Discord
Yeah,
questions.
let's get a couple of those
'cause,
in.
Yeah, we'll pull them up.
At this point.
The entire server, don't you?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring my laptop, so I can't put it up on the screen, but I can read them to you, and, you know, it's a BumbleKast. This is how it goes.
Yeah.
We
It's a
usually audio only.
BumbleKrew
My
after dark.
signal is trash, so if you're DMing me or adding me, I'm sorry, I cannot see it, Mel. I'm sorry, I know you're trying to meet me.
Yeah, service is a little spotty here, guys, for us, so...
It's absolute cack in this room.
Well, it really kind of depends.
Everywhere else I'm fine, but this room, no bollocks to it. It's horrible.
Yeah. All right, so first question is from our good buddy Scruffy Matt.
Oi, oi, boy. Aussie Canadian boy. He's going.
Starline gets isekai'd into Conker's Bad Fur Day. What happened?
What's Conker's bad fur day?
Okay.
I mean,
This is a puppy answer.
Starline's allowed to
what
swear.
happens every time he
finally.
gets isekai'd, to be fair. What's that, Thievius?
Starline's finally allowed to swear.
Well, yeah.
Fuck.
He's-
Fuck.
Oh, dear. Oh, golly gosh.
I'm just wondering how his what his interactions with the Great Mighty Pooh would be like.
Oh no.
I know he
No,
would
please.
hate it, but would he also like get into like an opera duel with him?
Would he try to turn it into something like Surgeon Kit? Would he try to harness its power?
Would he try to harness the Great Mighty Pooh's power? Yes, that is a good question. Would it become the Warp Toe Poo? As I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm
that
very
was
tired.
absolutely terrible.
That was
Kyle.
awful.
Go
I'm
home.
Boo.
No,
Oh,
businessman.
tomato, throw
Boo.
tomatoes.
I'm
This is
sorry.
worse than the
I
time-
couldn't come up with anything better off the fly. I'm very sorry.
This is
but
why you lost Cards Against Humanity.
I,
when we played
I'm
it.
not. I'm not funny enough.
Sorry.
Which is
love
very
you too.
funny. Which is very funny considering how many people say I'm like
The warp poop
the
has?
funny. Thank you.
The war poopers.
War
Funny
poopers.
poop jokes.
Funny poop jokes. Poop jokes.
Fart with reverb.
So
Flush
yes,
it.
yes, fart with reverb. Do you have something you want to add? Or does
I already
somebody?
said he fucking dies.
He dies. Isekai, of course he dies.
I randomly just remembered about the time that Ian Flynn gave us all of his cell phone numbers, and Peter's text to Ian Flynn was the funniest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, so just I know this is off topic, sorry, but
Was it?
so
Just came to my head.
before MAGFest, we decided to exchange phone numbers with everyone, and that included Ian Flynn.
Actual real phone numbers.
Yes, the
which was
real
like-
Ian Flynn.
Which is like,
And I texted the exact same thing to everyone in the crew. I said, "Sup, cuck, it's Thievius." So the first thing I ever said to Ian Flynn was, "Sup, cuck." And in retaliation, he said, "Hello, Midvius." Which, fair enough.
On the topic of Ian texting us, when I first arrived in America, I've never been to America. I'm from Britain. I've never really traveled outside of the country. I was not getting data reception, so the first thing I receive is, "Hey, it's Ian. I'm waiting at Arrivals for you."
Who's Ian?
Flynn. Who the heck is Ian Flynn?
who is Ian Flynn? Were you like,
Ian.
were you thinking it was Ian Flynn, like just some random
No,
person?
it was just like, okay, Ian's waiting there for me. Okay, this is just my life.
Ian's just at the airport waiting
It's just
for
the
you.
airport
He's just
waiting for
there.
me.
He's just
Yeah.
there.
No, he picked me up from the train station too, and like, mind you, like again, I've never interacted with this man.
Don't know him.
Barely.
Oh, well, you did a little
bit, but
barely.
barely. And so I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, I think like, cause he dropped I was the last person to get here, so it's like 6 p.m. I got like my shit ton of bags and stuff, and I'm like out at the station. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm here, and he's like, I'm here, and I'm here looking for a car, and I'm like, oh, I'm wearing a gray coat. He's like, there's a lot of gray coats, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll start waving. So I start waving at the street, and then behind me, I hear strawberry, and I swear that scared the shit out of me.
You hear Ian Flynn say your name, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like this jump scare.
I got
Ian
lost.
Flynn jump scare, yes.
And
I got lost in the
many
airport
thank
and we
yous
were
to
just-
Ian for actually coming to get me and Puppy because I
Oh,
had
God,
quite,
yeah.
so many thanks to him. Like obviously, shit ton of luggage a long way, and I do not sit on buses. So
Yeah.
thank you, boss. You're okay. I
Thank
guess.
you.
I was just
Yeah.
lost in the airport. It's just Ian's trying to work it out with me. It's like, I don't know, it's this way. It's like, oh, are you this way? And he came to all the way to like the carousel. I was like, hi, Ian.
He literally like walked into the place. I'm just like,
We're like trying to find each other. We're like,
Huh?
Ian, where are you?
I offered to go with Ian to pick you guys up so he didn't have to ride in the car with a couple of the people he'd never met in real life before.
We're delightful.
But,
That's right. I spoke to
We
him
got
about Amy the whole way.
charisma.
I'm sure he wanted to open the door and throw me onto the freeway on the way. But
but I'm glad it worked out. But man,
Yeah, that's right.
it's wild, Ian Flynn is there to pick you up. at the
it was kind of strange. I'm like, okay, this man I admire is picking me up and putting me in his. And the first thing he said, "Welcome to the Bumble car." I'm like,
Welcome to the
Yeah.
bar.
yeah, you're in.
At least you had Puppy. I was by myself.
Well, yeah. That's you want to be by yourself in the same car with Ian Flynn.
God.
I
That's
just
the
hope
first time you meet him is in his car with him.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to talk to him. But he was nice.
He is very cool. He's a great guy.
I just hope I didn't insult him because you guys, I saw like everyone else going like, oh my God, it's Ian Flynn. But I was just like, oh, hey, hi, hugs. How have you been? How was your trip?
You talk about not insulting him, yet Phoebe's is like, sup, cuck.
I did it for everyone. It's only fair.
It's true. It's true. He did it for all of us, so
When I sent my message, it's like, okay, I'm going to keep it professional. I'm going to keep this nice. And then all of a sudden, I see what Thieves did, and it's like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Everyone else was so like, oh my God, hi, you're Ian Flynn. I was like, hey,
Hey.
you had a long flight. How you doing?
Yeah. Actually, when I did text him I said, "Is this Aaliyah's husband?"
Well, as you should. As you should.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
And he took it in stride.
Well, he knows. He knows.
Yes.
Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows.
Should we do the next?
We should
next
move on to the
question?
next
We are
Next
going to
disco
do the next question because we
Yes.
did not answer that one. I guess
Love
we
your
kind of
skirt.
did. I was just.
We did.
We
Love your
got
scruffy
some-
nuts,
dies.
Kirby.
We just got
Starlight
we got
dies.
very
He dies.
He gets
distracted.
killed by the Great Mighty Pooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is not strong enough.
Yeah.
We,
no.
we should move on before Hero Squad starts getting upset.
Next question. All right, next question.
All right. Chaos Sonic 1 asked, "Do the socks stay on?"
You know those sucks stay on.
Oh God. Does it...
During what? What do you mean? Explain it to me.
Well, there's this thing called the soul touch.
Well, you see, when
You having trouble, Kyle? Go on.
Oh dear.
Chaos Sonic 1, what on earth are you going on about?
stay on.
Think of something. I'm trying to think of something funny to say,
I mean,
and I can't.
might have,
That's
but
why
not
I'm
going there.
cracking up because I'm like,
Kyle
my
actually
brain-
doesn't know what that means.
I've never heard that phrase in my life. No.
There's the buzzbots and the motorbugs.
We see when a buzz bomber and a motobug love each other very much.
Just your clang,
Do
clang,
those wear
clang,
socks?
clang.
Do those things wear socks?
They can.
Are you gonna stop them?
The flicky stays on.
I don't want to answer this question. I really
Coward.
no, because
Okay.
Let's time out that guy for an hour just to
Yeah.
be safe.
bye Chaos Sonic 1.
Bye, Chaos Sonic 1.
Question.
Next
Sonic.
question.
Next
Yeah,
one.
Sonic This one.
I'll read it.
I will read it. Don't worry.
What's the
I will
question,
read it.
Kyle?
It's from Dawson the
Oh.
Dachshund.
How can I already tell this is going to be absolutely chaotic before
Because
we
it's,
even get into
because
it?
it's Dawson.
See tubes?
Because it's Dawson.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
All right, Dawson, let's go.
Do Zeddy give milk? Do
fuck's sake.
do they have zudders?
Yes,
so
next
first-
question.
Noni?
Noni, you're the expert.
Noni? Please elaborate.
Talk about Zavic's nipples. Go.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of his renders, so I can't really make any official calls.
You do
I
fine
need you to know, for the people watching in the live stream, there are people keeled over right now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes.
Thank you, Rye.
So I keep
Ava
moderating.
is on the floor almost.
What flavored milk though? Is it chocolate or strawberry or banana?
Depends on the Zeddy.
They each comes out a different flavor.
It's like fruit gushers.
Oh god. Wait.
Someone's gushing.
Noni, do you remember when you made that Zeddy OC for me when I became a mod?
Why
I
are
was
we here?
like,
What's happening?
Oh, you know what? We should name her Zunt. Because she's serving Zunt.
And that's the name of the picture.
Thank you, Dawson. Why did I know this is going to go this way?
guess
I
this is
know you
what's
guys were
happening
talking about
today.
that in the server earlier.
I don't think the Zeddy would make the blue milk Luke Skywalker goes crazy.
Please.
Oh
no.
God.
Are we gonna time out? Are we timing out Dawson?
No.
No,
Time
it's
out,
a good
Dawson.
question.
You know what you did.
I'm kidding.
Next
I'm
question.
kidding. We love you, Dawson. All right, let's see. We got one here from Jara.
Oh, the troll.
I love Jara so much.
I love you, Jara.
Fan cast for the 108 Heroes of the Water Margin.
What?
Huh?
I've never heard of this.
What?
I'm sorry.
The Water Margin.
I don't know what that is.
I am not sure either. I know it's I know it's a thing, but
Maybe we should just all smile and wave at Jara. and just
Hi,
say,
Jara.
"Hi,
I don't know what you're trying.
Thank you
to
for the
do.
question. Let's move
Fucking
on.
troll, but I
Thank
love
you for the
it.
question, Yara.
You tried. 1 hour timeout.
Next.
Yeah, all right. Here's one from FMS Draws. What's the usual turnaround time for a BumbleKast? I do get the impression you stockpile them to a degree.
We used to.
Yeah. We had a considerable stockpile of minis for quite a while. As you might have noticed, most of them went away.
For reasons
but
that we can't talk
for
about.
reasons we can't really get into here, unfortunately. But, geez, we really don't have a stockpile so much. We have a couple minis in the can waiting, and we're kind of going to release them. That's what's actually coming out next week, because obviously we're here. We can't go record a regular BumbleKast.
This is a BumbleKast episode, what do you mean?
Well, it's a BumbleKrew episode. Thank you very much.
Modcast.
The modcast, yes. But no, we usually record a week in advance, edit over the weekend, and then get it out by Monday. Is pretty much as best as we can. And like Noni and Nova, who unfortunately is not joining us. She's here, but she's very tired. So they will sit there and they will crank out a thumbnail within like by Saturday night, sometimes even like Friday night, because we usually record on Thursdays, and they will have a thumbnail pretty much always ready to go, just on time, and it's been fantastic. They've only been kind of late a couple times here and there, but it's really nothing. It's just, we've gotten this kind of down to a science. We've done this for so long that we've just sort of we know what we need to do, so we do it, and then that's where it comes out. So yeah. Alrighty, here's one from All Peachy.
Oh, Peachy, I love you.
Who in the mod team is most likely to sell the rest of the crew out for Sonic merch?
Kazzy. Especially if it's Son Amy merch. Especially.
Excuse me, you assume the
You would
worst of
sell
me?
me for a corn chip if it had a Son Amy on it.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
There's the door, off you go.
Next question.
Don't leave
Time out for
me! I can't believe I do so much for you guys. I bought you half a suitcase of fucking candy, and you call me out for what's true.
And thank you for that, but you'd still do it.
I would, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sorry, fuck you.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a very funny question, though. So thank you.
I
for
just
that
love
one.
that. It's just.
It's like how
Alright,
immediately
okay,
everyone
alright.
knows Kazzy. Kazzy is a Sonic merch hound. She loves Sonic merch.
Yeah,
stuff.
so
yeah.
I primarily work from home. My home office, as I said, I'm a professional in aviation. My home office is nothing but Sonic the Hedgehog everywhere. On the walls, all the merchandise, my shrine to Son Amy, everything is Sonic themed, comics, everything. Like, it's a fucking shrine, this place. And I'll be on meetings with my airline's headquarters from Germany, and I refuse to put a background on. So I've just got all these LEDs going behind me, Sonic everywhere, and my management are like, do you not really think you should put a background on the background of an aircraft? I'm like, no. I worked hard on this. Yes, but it's unprofessional. I'm like, well, no. My boy is going to be in the shot. I don't care. Oh, you can have my LED thing. You want me to work from home? You go in my Sonic office. Okay, this is fair. No problem. You do a good job. So there we go.
Kazzy does a damn good job, so they know to keep her around, as they should.
There was one story when we went to a load of HQ meetings with my airline in Germany, and unfortunately, my airline has a habit of offering us a lot of free alcohol a lot of the time, and me being British, I have to, by law, accept it. And I got extremely drunk one night, and we was all sitting there after our meetings, and I was there with the CEO of our section, and I was like, bruv, listen, I've got $1 million idea to sell more cargo on our planes. He's like, okay, guy. I was like, what if we paint Sonic the Hedgehog on our plane? Cargo gotta go fast. We'll make $1 million. We could buy new airplanes. We can expand. We could get new customers. We could get Sega putting cargo on our planes. And he said to me, who is Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm like, and then my other boss came to me and said, you need to go to bed. I'm like, no, we need Sonic on our planes. And then what happens? AirAsia paints Sonic on their bloody planes. They took my idea.
Yeah.
Stolen.
Rude. Yeah. Why were who from AirAsia was listening in on that call?
I know.
Wiretap.
We have a spy among us.
They bugged the offices.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Next question.
Yes.
All right, next question.
Next question is from a good friend Hero Squad.
Hi, Hero
Hi,
Squad.
Hero Squad.
Hi, Heroes.
Hi, Harry
Thank
Squid.
you for joining the podcast. We're all going to bed now.
Good night. Good night.
I'm always messing with that guy's nickname.
Sorry, heroes.
Amy takes Sonic's place in Sonic and the Black Knight. Thus, Amy and the Black Knight. What happens?
Awesomeness. Badassery.
That's going to make it awkward when Amy meets the Lady of the Lake.
Oh, like Sonic would slay.
Sonic would look great in
Sonic
that
would-
dress.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, we'll put Sonic. Okay, Sonic is the Lady of the Lake, yes.
Reverse
As he
shipping,
should
let's
be.
go.
Yes. Yes. That's what would happen, actually. That's the only difference. Otherwise, you'll just be playing as Amy, and that would make the game automatically
And
like
Amy is still voiced by Jason Griffith.
Would she wield...
as he should be.
Would
I was
she,
gonna
like...
say it would make it playing as Amy would make that game at least 10 times better, right?
Yeah.
Right?
She's got
Yes.
the move. She's always swinging things. She's got her hammer. She's swinging.
Yes.
She's got the moves.
Yes.
Fighting that dragon, it's just Monster Hunter.
It really is.
So is she the one late for the date after the end credits?
Yes.
The
Why
important
not?
part is there was a date planned, okay? That's the
That's
important
really
part
the
to
important
remember,
part is that a
okay?
date was going to happen. Yes.
Oh, no, they still went. They just didn't put it on camera. That's all.
She kept getting the wrong hedgehog.
It still happened.
Please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Two faces on either side. One
There's a good
tells
side
truth,
and a
one
bad
tells
side.
lies.
Yes.
I could be
Yes.
your angle or your devil.
And you
I'm just gonna hold
thanks
this here for the
thanks to Hardlight, we already have a freaking design for her super armor at the end of the game. Absolutely. Yes.
Love my baby.
Face on the
Year of
hammer.
Amy 2027, let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
next question.
Next question.
This one's from Nat, the Marble Gardener.
No,
Hi,
we're not
Nat.
doing this question.
Uh-oh.
Why not?
Just
What's the question?
do
Love
it
you,
out of
Nat.
the way.
Top or bottom?
Oh, on the bed? Oh, I like top bunk. I'm just such a top bunker. You could even call me a top because I love the top bunks so much.
If I may interject. Yes.
That's
all I have
many
to say.
things about you tonight.
I will say the
thing
same
about
thing
top
I
bunks
said
are
in the
cool.
server. Fuck off.
Wow.
That's what we're doing.
No,
we're
no,
going to
no.
move.
I choose top bunk because if it falls, I get to live.
Hey.
I'm asleep on the floor.
Okay, fine. Be like that.
All right, next question.
Didn't you kick Nora
Honestly,
out of bed
it
last
does
night?
not matter. It does not matter as long as the socks stay on.
I hate this question.
No, you don't.
Alrighty.
Next one.
Okay, then Cassie in the chat reply to Marble Gardener. Fuck off.
Oh, you shall not the fuck
Nat
off.
knows me,
Thank you,
okay?
yes.
This is my
We know
sense of
Nat.
humor in the Discord. I
Yes.
just tell everyone to fuck off.
Yes, yes. Please keep doing it.
Okay.
Yes. If Ian and Kyle had to switch to mods for the day, who on the mod team would take their places during the recording?
Oh, God.
Do I have the right giggle? Do I have your giggle?
I think I could be really good at answering Sonic questions.
What color is Sonic's eyes wrong? Like, correct answer only.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
Next question.
Yeah, I can do it, Kyle. Hey, so next question is from ShadowFan85.
No.
All right, next fan.
No, it is not. No.
So, Kyle, who do you think, Kyle?
Who do I think?
Yeah.
I gotta give it to Rye as Ian. I mean, he's played me before. He makes a pretty good me. Not gonna lie, but we'll give it to Ian. And who would be me? Like
Who's your
the
favorite?
laugh.
Who's
the-
your
the-
favorite mod, Kyle?
The best. Why, obviously it is you, Strong.
Wow.
That's basically that's basically what this question is asking.
I feel like either Noni or Puppy would be the ones who would have my giggle down
Yeah.
the best. Yes. Like either one of them. So, yes.
We can do it together. We can do it together. The power of teamwork.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
We're the Bumble Heroes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bumble hero.
Look at all those server members. Maybe servers
God.
members. Look at all those servers members.
Okay.
Put your phone in the middle or something.
Another one from All Peachy. What's the wildest story you guys have so far being together in person? I think we've talked. I think probably getting picked up by Ian Flynn for you guys who did. Yeah.
Just being allowed into like Ian's hotel and saying, "You guys want to come in too?" Okay.
The inner Bumble sanctum. Well, the off-site inner Bumble sanctum. It's just a hotel room. It's not really anything special, but it's kind of funny.
I was so conked out that I think one of the first things they did was just lie down on Ian and Aaliyah's bed. I was like, nope, I'm going down.
Good night. Good
Good
night.
night. I'm tired.
I accidentally donkey kicked Nova out of the bed.
Oh yeah.
I did not mean to.
Our room. So I'm with like Rye and Thievius. Our room, dead silent all night. Although Rye slept on the floor last night. You could have slept with me,
I
baby.
didn't want to try and wake him up. I got back after them, so my stuff was on the other half of the bed. So I just said fuck it, and I just laid down between the wall and the bed.
Our room, dead silent. I didn't even know that Rye was back until like early in the morning. Just arises from the side of the bed, like, oh, hello. Our room, dead silent. Their room, evidently, chaos.
The t-shirts actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The t-shirts.
The t-shirt. Can someone put this in?
Are we going to spoil it before?
No.
No. Actually, there's a
They're
treat
coming and they're beautiful.
There's a treat.
I'll wear it on the Sunday panel. That's
It's a good shirt.
Yeah. It is a very good shirt.
It is a very, very hilarious shirt. My reaction, how I usually react to things by giggling at it. I think I giggled for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and
Everyone
honestly,
lost it.
I've never
Everyone
heard
lost
Ian
it,
laugh
yes.
so
Ian
much
lost
ever.
it.
I mean,
lost
Ian
his
was
shit.
like just howling at this shirt. So you guys will have something to look forward to on Sunday.
Next question.
All right.
Go on, next question, old man. We don't got all night.
All right.
Come on.
I know. All right, this one's from Hero Squad.
Hi, Harry.
Starline gets isekai'd back to Sonic's world, trademark. But he is now a gingerbread cookie. How does it go if he can run as fast as he can? Are people struggling to catch him, for he is the gingerbread platypus?
Oh,
The
God.
Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
That is a thing from Shrek. Isn't it?
Yes. This is-
I would eat him because I'm hungry.
Are you in Sonic's world?
I'm
Yeah,
just
why not?
imagining Sonic with a
Okay, all right.
pilot's
I'm
hat.
sorry. Sonic would eat him because he's hungry, and it would spit him out because he's not a chili dog.
Who would be Shrek in this scenario?
Big the cat. Nah.
No, I feel like maybe Knuckles.
Knuckles ain't got a bloody Scottish accent, bruv. Who in the Sonic universe would have a Scottish accent?
Clutch.
I've got a question from the audience.
Clutch. Yes.
What
yes.
answering questions are questions here?
No! That's what kills him.
I mean, if you want.
Is it your preference?
This is the order you're making at this fictional restaurant. I mean, I don't know what to tell
on
you.
sale, boys.
Yeah.
Half silk.
I don't know.
I'm just. Oh God.
Yes.
So if Cookie Starline were to be eaten, would that count as more Kenwood?
Oh God.
Oh, there's a lot.
Okay,
there's already a lot.
There's
of
always
He's
one.
dead. Next question.
There's always one.
I could get into this, but I'm not.
Rest in peace, Ginger Man Starline.
All
Thumbnail for this episode.
No, it is not.
right.
No, it is not.
The Isekai adventures do in fact continue.
7 comments asking for feet. We're not doing this as a thumbnail.
No.
What was that?
All right.
Next question.
Thank you to Where Drago. It was in here earlier and asked this question live, so we'll be going on to the next one. From Normal Person. Neo Diamond Cutters have a night at Casino Night Zone. What chaos ensues?
Gambling.
Gambling.
That's it, just gambling.
gambling.
Just gambling.
Do you think Tangle is good with money?
No, Tangled would
Tangle doesn't know what money is.
Tangle likes to just hold the slot trigger thing. I don't know casinos.
Lever.
Look, it spins, guys. It spins. Just use a couple of these and it spins.
I
This is
feel-
awesome.
I feel like Tankle would be like stretching her tail out across all of the pull bars at the same time and going all at once.
Would Lanolin play? What game would Lanolin play?
I feel like Lanolin would be in a high stakes poker game.
Yes.
And she'd win, but it would get too dangerous and she can never go back.
Yeah.
Like a man's dead. A
I
man's
like-
definitely dead because she won.
I feel like Whisper would go to play blackjack, not understand how it works, and just say, hit me, hit me, hit me, over and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
But somehow she'd win anyway.
I
You know
think
that
that
video of all the old people in Vegas that just all touching the machine constantly? It'd
Yeah.
just be like that.
Yeah.
I think that I'm just imagining Whisper is trying so hard. Lanolin is trying so hard. They're both trying so hard at this. And then you just have Tangle who's like, oh boy, pulling the lever again.
Yeah.
Hello. Doing the whole Dougie Jones. There's like rings pouring out everywhere. It's like, oh boy. I keep getting this thing. It's like 7 things. That's awesome. This is fun. Every single time. She's just winning every single time. She's like, oh boy, guys, look at this. And they're like, they've just been struggling. Lanolin especially, she's doing like high stakes focusing. She's like, where did you get all of those?
And then,
Why?
And then Tangle gets dragged out because they think she's cheating, and no, it's just because she's Tangle.
Tangle's main body and her tail are playing 2 slots at once.
All right, we got a question from Double L. So if you're all here at the panel, who's watching the server?
Me.
I'm
on the phones.
Ryan's on here. We're right here, guys. We can see
Yeah.
you.
I'm actually sending messages telepathically through the server into your mind.
We
Also,
are-
Ian Flynn is in his room and he is actively moderating the Discord
You think
right
we've
now.
you think we've left? We never
You
will.
think
we-
Ian doesn't look at the Discord? You are highly mistaken.
Be
Oh
careful.
boy, he knows what goes on in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny when we have
your
yeah.
sins.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing is when we have moderation conversations sometimes, and then Ian just comes in with an opinion. You're like, who the fuck asked you?
I'm sorry, do you
I
have
hope
Bumble
Ian is
Bumble?
watching right now.
It's like, sorry, Ian, we're
Go
we're
back to
talking right now.
writing.
Go.
The adult is speaking.
Go write your furry little animal friends. We're here talking about the important things.
We're
Or do we want Drogoon? Go
Where's
write
Dragoon?
Drogoon, please.
Where's Trouble 3?
Get Adam on it. Get yourself on it. Okay.
I'm sorry, but boss, I didn't mean that.
All right. Our good friend Lee HK, aka DJ Level,
Bruv.
is here with a question.
Absolute fucking legend.
He
this
is
boy.
awesome.
Love
I
you.
love him.
How can you moderate the Discord server with boxing gloves on?
Voice command. Ban.
Our boxing gloves have like a little new touch kind of thing, or you can press the like touch screens and whatnot.
Hey Siri, ban Hero Squad.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm waiting to see his reaction.
I don't know, Lee. How can you type in the Discord server when you're banned for 1 week?
I'll just type with my toes.
I don't know if Strong Bad has toes, and I don't want to find out. And
Socks stay on! Socks stay on!
I realize now that Strong may not know who Strong Bad is.
Wait, who's that?
Do we know the
Might
reference?
It might literally be before your time.
It probably.
No.
I mean, most things
A
are.
Homestar Runner might literally
What is this?
be. It is a web cartoon from the early 2000s.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't?
No.
For real?
I'm dead ass right now.
Banned for 24 hours.
I'm sorry.
I gotta say, the Discord chat, you guys are absolutely fucking making me crack up at the moment.
All right, next question.
All right, Hero Squad. Once again,
My heroes of the
He's
third
banned.
time.
He can't ask
banned
any questions.
He is here just firing them off one after the other. Who secretly enjoys Gerald Doom?
Secretly?
I was gonna say.
Secretly?
Listen,
mean
man, if
see
you can
my
get
case?
it,
No,
take
we're
a
in it.
shot.
Yeah, no, I support this. I am here for toxic yaoi.
Why are you not
Every
happy
day.
for them?
Every day here for this.
Where's-
I love
where's
that
that
this
one
show is
image?
where we can mention toxic yaoi.
Where's that one image of Gerald having big naturals?
Yes.
I know someone has it. I've seen it.
Gerald
somewhere.
Robotnik's Big Naturals.
You're talking
I
to
would know-
somebody who's like, yeah, I can see Starline and Snively. Let's see how bad this gets.
See
Shout
how
out-
bad this gets. At least you recognize it would be bad.
I can't wait until we become a Marvel Rivals Discord.
Shout out to the sole person on YouTube shipping Leander with Snively. Iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
And on the topic of Old Man Yaoi, I would know. I ship Locke and Max.
Can we talk about your ships, Noni?
Let's talk about my ships. Let's
They're
have fun with this.
perfect.
They're perfect for each other then.
There is a
Who's your
fan
perfect
artist who
Chaos
draws
and
them on
Black
Tumblr.
Doom?
I cannot
No,
remember
no,
their
my-
URL right now, but incredible.
No, my main ship is Chaos and Mother Wisp.
Yes.
That is my ship. This
Yes.
is not a joke. It's not a bit. This is my actual OTP.
It is a great, honestly, I like it. I like it.
Man.
Chaos is quite old. I don't know if you know that.
Is chaos a man or gender fluid?
And everyone said that
Yes.
BumbleKast was dead. Of course not.
No. Alrighty. Samet Star, hey, hey Samet. We got one of their thumbnails down in our merch booth. So head on down there, get you some Shadow and Stilettos.
Oh, I love that.
Which of these ships is the most problematic and why?
Oh, God.
This one is. I feel like this one is for you, Kazi. Titanic. Ever?
Don't break it.
Let's go!
Okay. Let me finish listing all the ships. Titanic, Ever Given, or Costa Concordia.
Oh, they're all great ones.
No, which one's the most problematic?
You know, which one's ever?
Ever Given is the one that fucked it up in the
The one-
Suez Canal and
the
just
one
went
that got
sideways.
stuck in
and
the
stopped
Suez
all
Canal.
traffic in like the world for like 5 weeks. It was fucking hilarious, actually.
I have an opinion on this. You go first.
Okay, so which one is the most problematic? Well, so the Titanic was the Swiss cheese theory. So how it goes in disasters is you have cheese, and when all the holes align for one line, it's just everything's just going wrong when it shouldn't be going wrong. Okay, so we basically got they're sailing in the buttfuck, mid-Atlantic. There is just ice
Bro, what?
everywhere. They're not speeding. The film isn't all accurate, so don't all listen to all that. It's just everything was going well. It wasn't supposed to sail on that date because there's I'm not going into the history because we'll be here forever. By the way, Nova, the Titanic is real because our dear friend Noni thought the film was just a film. It wasn't a real story.
A fictional story.
The Ever Given was just a complete cock up. He just basically just went sideways and just went blue, and you can't do like a sort
Just
of
Austin Powers did.
yeah, basically. But it was fucking hilarious at the same
It
time.
was hilarious.
It was the biggest meme, and I still laugh at it. Now, the Costa Concordia, this is all because the captain wanted to shag someone. That's the reason that happened. Because he was down bless his poor wife, he was down entertaining this goddamn bimbo down at the dinner. And he wasn't up. He said to do. Puppy, you okay?
Puppy nose.
Goddamn bimbo got me.
He was supposed to be up on the bridge for the sail by of this island. However, he wasn't. He was like he was down at dinner, and obviously they did it wrong. They just done it completely wrong. And then the prick fell off the boat, to save his own life. I fell into a lifeboat. Come on. So I would say the Costa Concordia is the most problematic.
I disagree.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right. When it comes to
Discourse.
3 ships, if we're talking about most to least problematic, I think the latter 2 are disqualified because that was specifically human error. Though there was human error also in the Titanic, I'm saying the structural composition of how the Titanic was made caused the most issues overall with
Disproven.
Disproven how?
This reason the iron was significant. The iron used in the Titanic was significant. It's just like the problem was because the way it sideswiped the iceberg, the line was way too
Right.
deep.
I'm saying the way that the ship was made and having it sideswiped like that.
It was 1912. How else would they make a boat?
Well, still, that just means there's still a structural issue that was. It may not
That
have
thing
been
was made by goddamn hand in 1912. How
Things
Call
are
him a
really
fuck.
heating up in the ship
They've been
fandom.
making warships for much longer. The Napoleonic era.
Please like and repost to revive the ship fandom, please.
Thank you.
But yeah, no,
Thank you,
Classic
thank you, ship
Concordia,
fandom.
Human error, but the ship itself was a
It
fine
wasn't
ship.
human error. He's banging some bimbo.
Yeah, he was making an error in judgment.
That was a human error if I ever heard one.
Perfectly fine ship to today's standards, but the person couldn't drive. Like Titanic? Granted, maybe they didn't know as much when it came to the composition, but I'm still saying the way that the ship was made is
All
why
right,
it's
so,
the
so
most
let's
problematic.
do a little.
I feel like this
comparison here. So
argument is what
1910,
happened last
we're
time
going
this
back to
came up.
1910. There was like hardly any electricity. They all shat in buckets back then, right? They built that thing by sweat, blood, and hand. Like people died making that boat. The Ever Given and the
skip into that
Concordia was like built like in the last 20 years with mechanical
skip to
things, different materials, different tools. It's a completely different kettle of fish on that thing.
It turns out we've got a lot of shipping opinions.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes.
the funny thing is, the bimbo he was sleeping with
we-
just fucked off after it all
we-
happened.
All right, next
We
question.
have
Yeah, let's
15
go.
minutes left, guys.
Okay, next
Sorry.
We actually are getting low on time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is that one? I'm sorry, guys. All right. This one was it from Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do your best Ian and Kyle impressions.
Let's go down a line.
Oh,
Not me.
okay.
Dude, give us an Ian impression.
I need an impression, okay.
I needed fart with reverb.
Yes.
I mean, the ones I try and cut out.
Deep exhale.
That's some good ones. There you go. The things I remove for all of
You
you.
hear the raw. You hear the raw recording.
That man has a juicy mouth.
I mean, we both do, to be honest with you. I cut out a lot of my own, like, weird mouth noises, too. It's pretty gross.
Jen, come get your man.
Absolutely sodden mouth. Okay, let me try. I'll try Kyle. Hold on. Yeah, well, it's the start. You raise up. I can't do that. Thank you.
I think Puppy might be doing it right now.
I can actually do a pretty good Ian because I've started picking up his inflection. He sounds like this to me. Hey guys.
You sound
Welcome
like
to
the
the
bump from Men in Black.
No!
You sound
British.
like
I'm British, cut me some slack. It's like, hey guys, welcome to the BumbleKast. My throat's going. Welcome to the Bumble. That's what he sounds like. Kyle, you're like up here. You sound up here. That's what you sound like to me.
That's what you sound like.
That's what
You sound like this.
Remember when I said that's a mephilis?
Oh no. That's what you sound like.
You sound. You're up here for me. Well, I'm kind of more doing like. Right? I just sound like you.
What?
When I do this voice.
What?
I just sound like you a little bit. Only a little bit.
Only a little bit. Oh my god.
What I just sound like Jason Vanderberger.
Are you doing me?
I'm knowing Jason Vanderberger.
Oh.
Alright. Move on, please. I can't.
Puppy is doing Rye doing Puppy.
My name's Puppy.
You shut your whore mouth.
Oh, God. All right, then, Governor. Oh,
I'm offended in English.
Please, straws, please.
Oh God.
Oi, bruv.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like pee myself out of laughter or out of like humiliation. I'm so bad at impression.
This is after dark. We've already
Oh my
humiliated ourselves. It's fine.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Ian just being like, welcome to the BumbleKast. Yeah. Welcome to the BumbleKast.
We said we weren't going to say it. You promised you wouldn't say it.
Well, I said it, so.
Someone had to.
Someone had to. Yeah. And then Kyle's just like, how you doing, Ian? That's usually how recordings start.
Why do I sound like Butthead?
I can't do your voice. I'm not. The only voice I can do is Valley Girl.
Okay.
You know, like
this.
like seriously. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, Devious. Go and make your impression.
All right.
We're so
So
tired. Devious, come on.
for Kyle first, specifically from the first BumbleKast After Dark. Hey guys, what's up? And for Ian,
And Ian
it's-
melts down.
Yeah. Welcome to the BumbleKast. What the hell do you want?
Yes, that one was great.
That's pretty
Welcome
much
to
all
the-
I got. I'm
welcome to
tapped out, man.
Welcome to the BumbleKast. What do you want?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Go, Cassie. It's always funny to me when Ian's having like a bad day. I should finish your sentence. When he comes in, he's like, all right, let's do the BumbleKast. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the BumbleKast. It's just like this, like
It's a
100%
switch.
transition. And me and Noni have a joint answer for Kyle. So here we go.
Okay.
You gotta do it.
You didn't do it
Come on,
right.
the speaker, come on.
There it is. Yes. Yes.
I have no idea how to do Ian.
Felt me,
I
though.
don't have the energy to be Ian right now.
I don't know.
You
If
gotta go
Ian,
down.
Ian,
Apparently
I know.
I'm not good
Ian,
at it either.
I know Ian does not have the energy to be Ian right now. To be fair, we're all freaking
It is
tired.
almost 1 in the
I
goddamn
don't
morning.
have to be. I don't have the
together.
energy to be me right now. No. Oh man.
I think we have time for one more question.
Yeah, there's about one more. Yep, we're getting to 10
One more
minutes
question.
here. All right. Thank you for that
got
one,
it.
Sean. All right, where did I leave off?
I'll pick a random one.
I don't know, man. I don't want to sit here
Do it.
like.
This
I've
one.
always just wanted to be asked.
Cassie asks, "Can you link it?" No,
Drop it into your
just
backyard
not.
and no one
No.
ever asks that. I even have a wine picked out.
The one
man.
from Sabi. Or KB? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if you're watching.
All right, this one is from KB. Sonic spontaneously combust. How do his friends react?
Oh my god! No, Sonic!
They killed Sonic. You bastards!
They
Does
killed
it also
Sonic!
have a fart with reverb when he explodes?
Of course he does.
Oh god, it must have been the chili dogs!
It's the flames of disaster.
Hi, sudden Wade Whipple.
I'm glad Wade Whipple could join us on the panel today. Thank you, Wade.
Everybody looking at Blaze wondering why.
Why indeed?
Tom Wachowski just screaming Sonic.
You know I had to do it to them.
I don't know, they got a fire extinguisher or some shit. I don't know. They just spray him like.
Oh no, Mom! What you say? Oh no, Mom! What happened to Mr. Sonic?
He dead, motherfucker.
He's dead.
Oh my god! Sonic's dead! What am I supposed to do now?
I feel like Shadow will be devastated because he didn't beat him.
No,
Do you
know what they
Down.
should do? Not here.
I feel like Shadow would be devastated because he didn't kiss him.
He didn't get to kiss him.
Exactly.
No, my lover. It's time for bed. Good night.
Amy would also be devastated because she did not get to kiss him either.
I wish I just got like just once. My Amy voice is flagging now.
Never realized Sonic has 2 hands.
Shadow collapses.
Maria and Sonic.
First Maria, now Sonic. What has this world come to?
Can I be happy? When is my turn to be happy?
Where's Omega's right there.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Where's that damn fourth love interest?
Where's that damn fire extinguisher?
Must have been the chili dogs. At least the socks stayed on.
All right.
I think that's enough.
I think that's well. No, hold on. We still got 5 minutes.
do we?
Let's do one more.
I
Let's
read
do
it
one
wrong.
more. Let's do one more.
Can you not tell the time?
Sean
You got the time.
Sean asks, which of us is your favorite?
Mr. Murderbird, the
Like
murdering
our favorite
bird.
Discord member, I'm guessing. Yes, I assume they
Oh.
mean yes.
Oh,
Mr. Murderbird, the murdering bird.
Um,
The people that aren't in the Discord. I'm joking.
Right.
I'm gonna say the last person I DM'd. That could be anyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they don't even know.
Use this as extortion.
Who would you wish to extort now?
I will say,
Whoever whoever gets me a picture of my OC and their love interest the fastest that you've drawn yourself, that's my favorite. Chop chop.
Whoever
get on it. Get on it.
whoever makes fan art for my fic, you'll be my favorite. I'm kidding. Don't do it.
Mr. Murderer, the giant murdering bird.
Bird, yes. Thank you,
Okay, yeah,
Mr.
that's-
Mr. Murder Bird.
For $5,000.
Am I still the only one who knows who that actually is?
Yes,
think
yes
so.
you are.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna dox them here, but I do know who they actually are.
Don't ruin the magic for me.
And I know. You guys. I know most of you guys.
It's more fun
like
just
them,
to
but
think
it.
there's just a giant terror bird.
But it
that's
is.
going to
Yes,
fight.
it is more fun that way. Yes.
I just imagine one of those like liquid-filled birds that goes.
Oh man.
Whoever delivers me 100 pieces of Son Amy fan art within the next 1 hour is my favorite.
Kyle.
We have a great community. I mean.
We're actually, like, honestly, jokes aside, we're actually very humbly blessed of our community. Like,
simplified your designs to stick figures, but this is the best I can do.
Yes.
Our
thank you.
favorite.
Good stick figures.
it's very little moderation with these
Finally, my
guys.
ship.
Thankfully.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm
the
fucking tired.
the things we have to do are like small potatoes for the most part. We have such a good community and they're so much fun and it's great. So
It's nice that I can actually tell someone you're a bellend or to fuck off, and they know I mean it in a nice way. That's how they
Well, I mean-
expect, you know.
we know how you are.
And they always ask such creative questions.
Yeah.
They really do, and they've really come through since we've unfortunately have had to
Yeah.
discontinue the Sonic questions.
Yeah, that is.
I honestly like the show. I feel like has been the best it's ever been in a long time. The BumbleKast. I mean, there's still some, but at least it's not Sonic power scaling.
Didn't we have a Jeff the Landshark power scaling question?
What's that?
Didn't we have a Jeff
Like
the
Jeff versus
Landshark?
Goku.
Jeff versus Goku.
Jeff
Jeff
versus
wins.
Goku.
Jeff wins
Yeah.
versus
Jeff
Goku.
Jeff wins,
Did that
obviously.
one, Fang, we're watching you, boy.
Like, I have a legitimate question to this, but at the same time, I don't care about power scaling questions, and do not come to my DMs asking me about said power scaling. I don't care.
And if you come to my DMs, I will always say Goku wins, no matter what. Even if he's not even part of the conversation, Goku wins.
Okay.
Kyle's looking at my
Yes.
ship art.
All
Stop
right.
looking at my ship art.
All right. I think it's time to cut it off here. It is 1:00 in the freaking morning.
Yep.
So we are done.
Thank you for
Thank you
Thank
so
you all
much.
for coming.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming.
And
Thank
thank
you for
you for
thank you to the
listening.
folks who came earlier who unfortunately couldn't stick around for a whole till 1:00. I really don't blame you. It is freaking
Fuck's
late.
sake. Sorry.
When we pitched this as BumbleKast After Dark, we thought maybe 9, 10 o'clock. Instead, they put us at midnight.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's very after dark then.
What?
So here we are.
And thank you to everyone who's been listening.
And
in
thank
on the
you
live
to all the
stream.
people who listened to the live stream and sent us questions. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. I just also want to say that it's actually Noni typing on Noni's phone, not me using Noni's phone to type in the voice chat. Noni called you all bellends. How mean of Noni. Yeah, awesome.
I
Thanks,
feel
guys.
like I definitely feel like this panel has been better than we kind of expected
Yeah.
it to be. It was a lot of fun.
I expected to sit here in silence for 2 hours and just listen to Carl
We,
fart
yeah,
over
there
and over
was
again,
there
to be
was a
honest.
lot of concern about what we were going to be doing, but
Yeah.
man, you guys really, as always, the community and the folks here who are also part of our community pulled through wonderfully and brought their A game. So thank you, thank you. All right, I think that's where we're going to cap it up here. So we will see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow if you want to come to the Overclocked Remix panel. I will be a part of that at 4 p.m. I believe it's in Panels 1. So it's going to be a big one. I'm honestly not sure what we're going to talk about or what's going on in there, but I am in the panel, so why not? Hey, come on over and check it out. And then Ian has his Writing for Others panel at 1 p.m. tomorrow. He's going to be giving a lecture on, obviously, writing advice, how to write for, like, other companies is what the idea is. Like, how you would write for, like, you know, Sega or something like that. Anybody like that. So you can't, I mean, he may be able to talk about Sega a little bit, but, you know, he'll talk about, like, just general advice and stuff. So you definitely want to check that out. And then we're back on Sunday in the same room at 9:30 in the morning for the BumbleKast, the second BumbleKast. So we are going to be doing that again as well. Was there anything else? What are you guys laughing at over there?
I'm not doing anything. This is my mobile phone.
If you are presently at MAGFest, make sure to come by our booth in the market. We are selling a whole lot of stickers, a whole lot of prints of our thumbnails, and it's just generally a good time. Make sure to come on down.
Yeah, come on down there. We have tons of merch. So, and we need to move it. We don't want Noni to lug all this all the way home. No, please don't make Noni do that. Come get our stickers and our prints, please.
I don't understand how this phone works.
So come down there into the marketplace,
No,
table
I'm
1P.
having fun.
And we're also in the Monster Hunter and Pikmin stamp rallies.
Yep.
So
if you're looking to get those filled out, come by us.
Get them filled up, and there you go.
Yep. I think that's it.
I think we're done here. Thank you, everybody,
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
coming.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Good fucking night.
Good night, everybody.
Good freaking night.
I want to go
Going
to bed.
to sleep.